In Wingquist Laboratory, we have focus on virtual or digital product realization, which means that we want to help designers and production engineers to do their job by using more and more simulation to reduce the need for physical prototypes and testing. In the late 90s, where we started to discuss the start of Wingquist Laboratory, there was a trend towards outsourcing. We also saw that a lot of international companies were buying Swedish companies like Volvo, Saab were bought by US companies. So we started to discuss what should we keep in Sweden? Where should we be strong? So we wanted a center for multidisciplinary research within product realization. And at that time, there were no host at Chalmers for hosting such a center because that was cross the department structures. So that's why we started Wingquist Laboratory. Well, we did a lot of workshops with industry where we tried to map their needs with our competences, and we ended up in 4 areas: systems engineering, geometry assurance, geometry motion planning, and automation. From 2007 to 2017, we were Vinnova Win Excellence Center. This was something that we got in quite tough competition. I think it was 187 applications and 15 got to start. We were one of those. Over this period, we were evaluated basically every second year in quite tough evaluations, but I think that made us stronger. We have a research and implementation model that we use. So the first step is when we start a project or formulate a research question, we want it to be industrial needs and scientific challenges. Both are important. Then we do the research. That's step 2. Typically ends up in demonstrators and publications. But we also wanted to do impact in industry. So very early we started to think about the last step, what we call product in use, how to go from a prototype to something that industry can use. And here we work with spin-off companies, consultants, institutes to get the prototypes to real products that can be used by industry. We have run 150 research projects. We have published nearly 800 scientific publications, and we have today 180 companies that are using our methods and tools in their daily business. We have produced 56 PhDs that are working in industry today, and we have trained over 500 engineers in industry. The main factors for success, I think, that we had a very clear focus on a totally virtual product realization process. We also had the end users in mind. By working close with industry, we see who will be using our results in the end. And of course, hard work. We've been working with simulation for 20 years. We have gone into using the simulation tools, simulation software in what we call digital twins, where we basically run the simulations in real time using data from a real-time production to optimize and control equipment. I think we will see more and more of this in the future. It's also important to get these digital twins to talk to each other. Sometimes we talk about the digital thread, where we have a seamless information flow, making it possible to do all the activities without interruption digitally. We work with sustainability in many ways, but I think if you talk about global sustainability goals, it's of course goal number 9, which is about industry, efficient industry. We work with simulations that make industry more effective and more efficient. So thereby we reduce waste of time, waste of money. We also work with sustainability goal number 8, which is about workplaces and economic growth. We do a lot of simulations actually that contribute to improve the workplaces in a factory.